My name is Michelle Gilgannon. I teach in the Religious Studies department here at Cardinal Stritch University. I'm chair. The College of Arts and Sciences here at Cardinal Stritch University is kind of awesome for creating wonderful critical thinkers. So I teach in religious studies, and one of the best things about that is getting people to see the whole picture, I suppose, getting to think about bigger things, make connections between maybe the way they feel about something, maybe information they're learning in another class. Some of the greatest things are when you can tie together things like in a world religions class, right? Where you can tie together faith and culture and show people how at its core, we're all not that different, right? We carry a lot of the similar values, but you wouldn't know that unless you were exposed to it. And so thinking of arts and sciences or the role of something like the humanities, where I teach in, it helps people piece together and understand the world in a much bigger way than they might have had they not been forced to think about the higher things or think about the bigger connections. Do you want to be a person who can put together various pieces of information into a logical whole? Learning from the arts and sciences is going to be able to get you to do that. Having a degree in religious studies in a very specific way, and this is former Secretary of State John Kerry. He said, if you want to know what's going on in the world today, if you want to have a grasp of all these issues, go back and major in religious studies. So many of the things that happen in our world, whether they look overtly to be religious or not, have at their core some level of religious misunderstanding or religious issues that people are trying to deal with. And if you want to have a big picture, that's really what you have to do. So we are relevant to understanding how the world works. When students graduate with a degree in religious studies, first of all, they can do a whole bunch of different things. They bring with them usually a big focus on equality, on justice. They're usually socially minded with regards to the jobs that they're going into. They bring with them and they take with them a really strong ethical and moral core into whatever they do, right? So they're going to make sure that whatever their position is, their job, their profession, that they're doing something that benefits the larger, and that they're doing it with, a sense of this is the right thing to do, this is the good thing to do. On a real practical note, a lot of students who graduate with a religious studies degree go on and they teach in the various Catholic schools around town. That's a really popular thing. They teach and work in faith formation at parishes. They have other parish ministries, but some of them also go on into the world of business, and it's really open, but they take with them a really solid foundation no matter where they go. I recommend my program again to help people become aware of things that are bigger than just their daily life, right? So if you spend your entire life just concerned with what you're going to have for lunch, and I like to think about what I'm going to have for lunch too, right? But if that's the furthest that your concerns go to, you're going to miss a whole heck of a lot of other things. And the value of any liberal arts education, whether it's religious studies or history or English or whatever it happens to be, the value of any liberal arts education is getting you to see stuff beyond just the everyday. It gets you to see the way the world is actually interconnected. We're interconnected with one another. All of these topics and classes are interconnected. All of the concepts that you're dealing with are interconnected. And someone has to show you that. That's what we do.